Do you want to be in God's permissive will because he's that good of a father? Or do you want to be in his ordained will? I do not believe that just any two Christians should go and be married because they're equally yoked or because they're part of the same groups or because they go to the same church. Now, can God reveal to you that your spouse is at the same church you're in? Absolutely. But I'm just saying it shouldn't be the foundation of who you choose to marry. If God knows the beginning and end to our entire lives before we are even birthed out of our mother's womb, he also knows exactly who he has picked out for us to marry. So the big debate is that some Christians believe God doesn't pick who we marry, and other people say God gives us free will to choose, right? I believe that God does pick out our spouse. Like I said, before we are even birthed, he knows who he has for us, right? But we do still then have free will, which is why we end up in his permissive will. Just because it looks good, it sounds good, it makes sense to you in your mathematical equation of mind and thinking that, oh, this guy, he goes to my church and he's, da 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 da, like, and he likes me, whatever, that I'm gonna marry him. God can bless it, okay? You guys are coming into covenant and doing things the right way. God is that good that he will give you permission, and that's when you're falling into his permissive will. But I want the man that he picked out for me. I want God to pick out my spouse. I don't want to pick on my own. Absolutely not. I want the will that he ordained for my life. I don't want to settle for anything but. This is why a lot of his people are perishing due to lack of knowledge, like it says in the Bible, because y'all don't realize that there is someone specific God has ordained for you. And you have to take this seriously when it comes to dating and marriage. If you really ask God in the right season and in his perfect timing, he will reveal to you your spouse. But I don't want it if God isn't straight up downloading information regarding a person. I don't want it if the only thing I'm getting is these people prophesying that this is my person, but God hasn't told me in my quiet time. God hasn't showed me the face of this man. God hasn't told me his name. God hasn't, given me signs and wonders. Now, personally, I need all that. I'm like, God, I want your will for my life. I need you to make it clear, make it plain for me. I want the man that's ordained for me, and God can